In this video, we will talk about Victorian-inspired kitchens. It was during the Victorian era that the kitchens and bathrooms as we know them today moved indoors to become part of the main house rather than the separate exterior facilities. This was primarily due to the technological advances that allowed plumbing and gradually moved indoors, allowing the greater convenience and improved sanitation in both kitchens and bathrooms. So first of all, let's talk about the Victorian-inspired design elements. Cabinetry and millwork. Use heavy dark woods such as mahogany, blackened oak, black walnut, satin wood or rosewood. Painted cabinetry and moldings in a variety of colors are also common. Also, use raised panel or bevel glass doors, multiple panel doors, heavily stacked moldings, and hand-carved inlays. Hardware and fixtures. Ornate polished brass, ceramic, or marble inset with inlays are common. Countertops. Use wood, marble, granite, and ceramic tiles or solid surfacing that simulates natural materials. Floors. Use patterned floors in reproduction linoleum or vinyl, and marble, limestone, mosaic tile, and wood strip or parquet patterns. Walls. Use plaster or improved wall coverings with Asian or historical themes. Flocked silk, damask fabric, and other heavy materials are also used as wall coverings. Wood or tooled leather wainscot paneling that continues down the wall to the baseboard molding is also used. A thick ceiling crown molding was used to hang pictures from the hardware did not damage the wall covering. Running bond brick or tile backsplash is also common. Ceilings and lighting. As ceilings are typically high, white or other light color that blends with the wall color is an option. White, generally plastered, it is not uncommon to use hammer tin on the ceiling. Intricate, ornate glass, often colored, and metal light fixtures are used, reminiscent of those from the castles in Europe. Colors. Typically very dark, rich colors are used, such as olive green, burgundy, blue, yellow, black, and white. However, lighter, subtle variations, especially pink, are acceptable. Representative motifs. Formal patterns include classical and Gothic motifs, plants and foliage, and animals. Fabrics. Heavy fabrics for window treatments, lace, velvet, brocade, damask, tapestry, needlework, cloth woven from real horsehair are common. Accents and accessories. Intricate, detailed, elaborate furniture and oriental type carpets are used. Glass, porcelains, and silver from around the world, especially from the Far East, are used as well. Shortly after the beginning of the 19th century, the nature and style of architecture in the Western world underwent an abrupt change due to the effect of the Industrial Revolution and machine manufacturing, the rise of the middle class, as well as an increase in the extremely wealthy population, especially in America. This was reflected, for example, in the increased size of houses and the accumulation of things. The first large mansions were ways of showing prosperity, wealth, and status, as well as to showcase accumulated possessions. As a result, many looked to the models of castles, villas, and palaces in Europe for design inspiration and reinterpretation. The Victorian versions of Gothic, Renaissance, Italian, and Romanesque styles developed during this century. Also, as a result of industrialization, workers, their jobs, and their families moved from the rural countryside to the cities. Homes, and therefore lives, changed. New materials and technology became available through the Industrial Revolution, and new demands were placed on buildings and their interiors. The Victorian era, it's named after Queen Victoria of England and coincides with the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. Queen Victoria was an enthusiastic amateur artist and decorator, personally designing her palace using light wood tones, pale blue and green accents, and plenty of glass let the light in, not what most associate with the Victorian style. The Victorian style typically seen in interiors today, it's extremely detailed because of the preponderance of the machine-made woodworking, dark and somber in color tones with heavy wood grains. Reinterpreted historical motifs such as stylized floral patterns, Gothic lancet arched windows, and lighted glass panes create the intricately detailed themes popular in Victorian interiors.